Be prepared for highly offensive language from the start and throughout, and adult and sexual themes.
Got it. Austin, Bobby, Clovey, James, Natasha and Sherry have all bagged their places in Thursday's finale. But meanwhile, unfortunately, Jenna and Janice have bagged up their bits. They've been chucked out of the Big Brother house. It's an emotional night. Now, listen, you might have just missed out on the final by literally 2 days, but don't worry, because Jenna and Janice are going to be here for a bit of Ryland loving in a minute. And I'm going to be reuniting the celebrity powerhouse that is #Jara. Little reunite there. But listen, there are 3 ladies waiting to get their teeth into all of tonight's action and possibly each other. We're just hoping there's going to be no rows tonight. We've got a show packed as tight as Justin's bed, and believe me, that is tight. Have you seen it? They're like this. And I've got 2 evictees to console, so let's get on and meet tonight's panel. First up, she is a glamour puss who's always ready to roar, and I think she's always got her claws out. Give it up for Asha Lee! Next up, she definitely brings that je ne sais quoi to any panel, and tonight we certainly need it. We couldn't think of another link other than using French words. Hello, hello, it's Vicky Michelle! As always, standard. And finally, a woman who needs very little introduction, but we're going to give her a big one anyway. She caused a bit of a drama when she was on the panel on Friday. So I'm hoping she's calmed down for now, but I doubt it. Give it up for our very own Farah! Okay, come on, take a seat. Right, let's get straight down to it. What a night. Jenna and Janice have been evicted. Farah, I'm going to come to you first. Are you shocked?
I'm happy in a way to see my girl Jenna and Janice, but I would love to have had them stay to the final.
And what's it going to be like when you see Jenna? I mean, this is like, you know,
it's gonna be like
one of them stories where you just see these people haven't seen each other. It's only been like 3 days, but
someone going to be like, Jara.
#Jara, I can see it happening. Vic, what are you making of Jenna and Janice going?
I think Jenna should have gone, but I think that I love Janice. Janice should have stayed in. You know, Janice should have stayed. I think Jenna just went a bit too far, and it was just invasive and just having a go at James and everything and questioning everything all the time.
So you're happy that Jenna's gone, but you're quite sad to see Janice go.
But I'm sad that Janice.
Asha Lee?
I'm gutted that Janice is going. I think that Austin should have gone. 100% Austin should have gone over Janice. He's too much, he's too confrontational, like it's not just his show. You know, there's a lot of other people in there, it's all about him and it's just annoying.
And what about Jenna?
I didn't actually mind Jenna too much, but I'm not really bothered either way, to be honest.
She ain't fussed. Right, let's go out to you. What are we making?
Actually, I'm quite disappointed Jenna's out because I feel like after watching like last night, Austin should have been out tonight.
Yeah.
That's just my prerogative, but I think...
All right, Brittany, calm down.
Darling, where do I start? I mean, seriously, like, Austin has been just picking on and just trying to be, like, belittling, like, James. What the hell is going on?
Well, hang on.
Tension, that's what's going
Sexual tension.
Sexual
Hang on.
tension.
Who here voted for Austin to stay? Because he's safe. You like him?
I didn't like him at first. I changed my mind. I really enjoy watching him.
You're really enjoying him now?
No, I really
See, that's strange to hear because he's sweet.
I think he got the sympathy vote last night. If Big Brother hadn't taken him in that room and he cried, he got the sympathy vote. And that's why he stayed in. And otherwise, he would have come out.
Well, listen, we have got it. We have got our line-up for the finals. So let's give it up for our finalists. Here they are. I feel like Harry Potter. Look at many of these big old ones. Farah, you've been in there.
Yeah.
So looking at that lineup there, that is our finalists. Is there any surprises in there for you?
I'm really shocked by mostly all of them but Sherry.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you're happy Sherry's there,
I am.
but you're shocked with the others?
Yes.
Why?
I think I should just keep that to myself.
It's going to be one of them nights.
It's one of them nights.
Vic, who out of them do you think wants to win it the most?
I think probably James and Austin.
Oh, OK, so
Yeah,
you think
yeah.
both of them want to win it?
Yeah, yes, I think, and it's like that male thing. And I think there's a lot of winners in there. You know, I think Bobby and Sherry and Natasha, but I think James and Austin are sort of
You
going
think that's
for it.
going to be the fight?
It'll be the fight, but I'm not so sure. I think Natasha will be up there, and Bob, yeah.
OK, Aisling, is there anyone there who you think don't deserve it?
If I'm honest, Austin and probably Chloe and Stevie Ritchie.
Why?
I just feel like, you know, OK, he went out with Mark Jacobs, don't think he can get me a discount, so don't really care about his existence. Like, what else is there?
We can neither confirm or deny the rumour about the discount, guys, all right? Just put it out there.
And then you've got, like, Stevie and Chloe. They're lovely people. I've met them both, and they're really, really nice. But I just think everyone else is a bit more longer in the tooth with the celebrity stuff. Maybe not so much James, but let's be honest, I mean, he's gorgeous, so...
All right, so he's all right, then. He's all right.
He gets supply.
What about you lot? Are we happy?
I think Sherry was a prime example of sailing under the radar the whole show because she was so overpowered by the massive American characters. I mean, all the Americans were absolutely enormous. They were.
Oh, massive.
And she's a prime example. She's reached the final, but I think it might be James or Natasha.
Do you think James or Natasha Barr?
Jenna's gone. I think perhaps Stevie and Chloe might shine a bit. Some of them haven't had a word in edgeways with the others, have they?
Stevie and Chloe.
Yeah, but I think it'll be a more relaxed house now that
Actually,
Jenna's gone.
a little bit too much for Stevie and Chloe. Well, as you know, Farah lasted 23 days in the Big Brother house, and she was often the centre of a lot of the action. So I want to know the gossip. What's it been like being out?
Fabulous.
Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, I love a lot of the fans that have been around, and it's been just a loving environment. So I'm happy to be here, and God bless whoever wins. You know, it's great.
What have you been up to? What have you been doing? Because I know you've been very in demand. You've been very spoken about this series. What's been going on?
Besides work, shopping and shopping and shopping.
Yeah, still the same
Catching
girl.
up.
And you said you've had a lot of people obviously saying some nice things to you. Obviously,
Yeah.
your walk down wasn't the best reaction from the crowd. So what's the public's reaction
I
been
mean,
like to
I
you
don't
in general?
expect anything but booze. That's all we hear when we're walking out of the house. But the crowds and everyone's, because I've been going on tours here and I've been enjoying everything, and it's all love. They want to take pictures, they want to call their friends, they want me to, you know, socialize
See,
with
this
them.
is the thing, they kick them out, but they want a photo. Do you know what I'm saying? Vic, have you missed her in there?
Sorry?
Have you missed Farah in there?
No.
Really? Because I know the ratings did. I know the ratings missed me. Shit. It's okay. You may not like me. That's lovely. But I
Farah,
love
did
myself.
did you watch anything back and have a look at yourself
Yes, you
and
know
think
what?
that it was
and
a
you
bit
know what
too
I
much?
thought? I thought I stood up for myself,
Yeah.
and I thought I did an amazing job. And my family and all my friends says, don't take shit and be a
But
powerhouse.
did you not think you spoke through everyone all
What
the
I
time
just
and you
said
didn't
was,
listen at all?
I don't regret
to
anything.
anyone?
I showed all of my emotions, and I'm blessed that I did.
Can I just say, I'm dreading these words come out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Aisling, do you miss Farah being in the house?
No, I don't. Let's be honest. I just don't. She was just horrible.
Let's be honest.
She never took accountability for anything she
Oh,
did.
I
And
don't?
she's a silly little girl. Like,
Well,
it's just
luckily, I'm a
pathetic.
responsible,
Like, she's just
young,
nasty. Like, there's
wonderful
one
woman.
thing standing up for yourself and being a strong woman, and there's
there's
another
one
thing
thing
being a
hearing
nasty,
another
horrible
person
bitch.
who's not
You've got
qualified
your
to say
check.
shit.
You've had your check. Now get on the plane and fuck off.
Didn't
We
you
don't
not
want
get,
you
you
here.
didn't get paid
Go
to be
on.
on Celebrity,
Keep
or
it
no, you were
moving.
on regular Big Brother and didn't
Boring.
get paid.
Boring.
But
Get on
luckily
the
the
plane
ratings
and
went
fuck
down.
off. No one likes
Let's
you.
only move
No
on.
one likes you.
Let's only move on. Farah,
Good job.
Farah, let's
Good
bring it
job.
back to you,
Good
as
job.
we're going to casually, slyly do. Who are you looking forward again to seeing on Thursday?
I just look forward to seeing Daniel, Scoop, and Jenna really on Thursday.
But out of that lot, I asked everyone this, who do you never want to see again? Other than Aisling.
She wasn't privileged to be part of the Celebrity Big Brother. I will say, I don't know, I really feel like, out of the lot who's up, I really feel like missing Sherry. She's like a good overall woman to chat with.
Yeah? And
Like a mother figure. She was like a mother figure, didn't she?
I know you said, Farah, I know you said that Jenna, you obviously want Jenna to win it, but now Jenna's out, who do you think should take the crown?
Who do I mean, I do feel... I know she went under the radar, but I felt like it was best as the winner, and who I do feel like is a celebrity in the house is Sherry.
Sherry? Oh, that's nice to hear, because you're the first one to say it. Well, listen, we're going to be chatting to that lot a bit later on, but for now, for God's sake, give them a round of applause. That was all right. That was all right. Well, listen, my next guest has got lips as red as a rose, let me tell you. She's got skin as white as snow, believe me. But will she take a bite from my big, juicy... Red. Red. Oh, it's the apple. Sorry, I got confused. Red apple. Give it up for Emma Willis. Babe.
Have I got red glitter on my face now?
No, you haven't. I've just got it on my fingers.
I actually touched it.
Oh. Were you on about the apple?
No.
OK. How was it?
It was really fun. I don't know what happened in that interview with Janice.
Neither did anyone else.
Did she answer any of the questions? I'm not sure.
All I just saw was her straddling you before her best bit.
Yeah, Janice has mounted me.
Like, well,
that is quite an achievement.
And what are you making of the outcome?
Oh, my goodness. Like, I could have carried her. She's just so delicate and, like...
Well, I'm sure I'll be getting a straddle later on if I'm lucky.
Are you jealous? Do you feel like you're missing
I'm really
out?
jealous.
Yeah.
I'm like Janice Dickinson.
And Jenna, like, I really like Jenna. Really like her. So it was great. You know, a good thing about Jenna coming out tonight is that we get more than 3 minutes to chat to them, which is all we get on finale night.
Yeah.
So it was good to kind of have her for a good chunk of time.
Are you shocked it was them two? Were they the two you were expecting?
I did wonder whether Austin would go. Because, and I'm not saying he should, I'm not saying he should have gone, but because of the way he spoke to Janice the other night. And don't get me wrong, like, as I said in the interview, I think Austin is an awesome housemate, and I think he's absolutely deserving. He's absolutely deserving of being in the final, and I think it's great that he's the last American standing in the final as well. But that I went from the other night watching, going, oh, Austin, what the hell have you just done? You've just undone all this amazing work. I know he's had arguments, but he's kind of been quite rational as well after the fact. So going from angry at him for doing that to then wanting to go and give him a big cuddle because of... He lets out, like, what is wrong with him inside, and he just gives you that. He lets you in, and he lets you see that he has all these issues going on and put all that inside that bloody crazy house, and you're going to explode every now and then.
Well, he's a finalist. We've got our finalists.
I know.
Look at them, there they are. What are you making of the lineup?
What I'm making is the ones I picked to win and not in there.
Oh, well, let's hope I'm one step closer.
So I think... I think they're all really deserving, to be honest. The only ones I'm unsure about are Stevie and Chloe.
Why?
I don't know. Because I still go from going... What's going on? Oh, no, I get it, I get it. Oh, what's going on now? Oh, I kind of... And they have paranoia in the house, as you know, you've lived in there. And like Jenna was saying about James, like, is he playing a game? Isn't he playing a game? And when I asked her about it when she came out, she said, if he is, good luck to him. Like, good, you know. But with them, like, we get paranoia watching. Are they real? Aren't they real? What's going on? And I just don't know how much they've done. I know Sherry hasn't done a lot. People have been saying she slipped under the radar, but she has been a constant...
Throughout.
You know,
and
a very dignified lady, no matter what has happened.
Nothing but nice things about her, every housemate that's come out. So that says a lot.
So, yeah, I think it's a good final. Don't underestimate Tash.
Really?
She was brilliant last night.
The scream.
Wasn't she?
I was like, there's the scouse, there's the scouse.
But the thing is, she doesn't have to do a lot, but she pipes up at exactly the right time.
Yeah. What did you think of the apology this morning? With the old Janice straddling Austin in the bed?
It was just one of those things, wasn't it, where you kind of go, like, you know Austin is just frustrated and wound up and, like, you know, he wants to pull his hair out with Janice. But how can you hold it against her when, you know, this 60-year-old woman is straddling you, who's the world's first supermodel?
And you've got first-hand experience of the straddle.
And she's just a bit kooky, you know. It's like what we had with Gary Busey, you know.
Yeah, it's very similar.
You can't label them or pigeonhole them because they're extraordinary characters, and you've just got to let them be extraordinary.
And believe me, I think I will be letting her be extraordinary. She can do what she wants in my eyes. Let's talk about Justin. James and Austin. So they seem to be back to normal a little bit, but we're still seeing the little chats with Austin and Jenna that it's not all pleasant. What are you making of that?
I think, again, it's that paranoia, isn't it? And I think we saw a whole side of Austin the other night when he was crying in the diary room and he said, I just wanted someone to take my side, after kind of talking about his brother and his mum and all of that, and you just kind of go, oh, he just... I think it's all come from when James said... It's been a week that he's been spiralling, and that was when James said to him, we don't really know each other. Yeah. And I think that has knocked him, and that paranoia is just going out of control. And it will, as you know, it does do that to you. And you think you have made this incredible friend in there, and then one little thing like that knocks you, and your whole week's gone. Before you know it, you're screaming at Janice Dickinson and probably saying things you don't really mean. And do you know what I mean? You just you don't know. I mean, maybe, I don't know if he means it or not.
Are you all right? You're like, I don't know. You know.
I'm still recovering from the Janice straddle.
We'll talk about recovering. You obviously went in the house last Friday, and I've got to be quick.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going in tomorrow. So, any tip? Yeah, all right, calm down. Yeah, all right. So we're doing bots from the house tomorrow night on 5-star. So what's going on? What's the vibe in there? Am I worried?
Well, I mean, you're probably going in to a slightly more relaxed... I went in and played a game with them, and we had to
And she ain't talking about hide and seek, let me tell you.
No. And it was, you know, there and then someone leaves the house, all within 3 minutes in a commercial break. Yeah. So I think you'll have a great time. I think it'll be... I wish I was going in.
Well, if you got the night off, come with me.
No.
All right, fine. Give it up for Eloise. No. Still to come, I'm going to be chatting to Jenna and Janice about their time in the house. Plus, they'll be answering some toxic questions as we've got 2 seats reserved for them. On Air Island, it's back. Look at that. What a place. I hope Jenna don't mind sitting in economy, though. Janice has reserved the first class seat. But listen, first, we have got our final lineup. So you know what to do. Who wins? You decide. You decide. This week, Austin, Bobby, James, Natasha, Sherry and Stevie and Chloe Jasmine all face the public vote. Who wins? You decide. From a landline, call 090 20 44 24 and add the number of the housemate you want to win. From a mobile, call 6 44 24 and add the number of the housemate you want to win. For Austin, add 01. For Bobby, add 02. For James, add 07. For Natasha, add 10. For Sherry, add 12. For Stevie and Chloe Jasmine, add 13. Calls to the long number will cost 50p plus your network access charge. Calls to the short number will cost 50p. Or you can vote via the Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in Thursday's live final. If you're watching on catch-up after that or outside the UK, please don't vote. Votes cast after lines close won't count. You can find terms on the Big Brother website. Celebrity Big Brother's bit on the side. Coming up, I've got all the latest fallout from the Big Brother house following tonight's traumatic double bubble. But now she has been fiercely loyal to her fellow Americans since day one, and after being fake evicted, she formed one half of the powerhouse that is #Jara. Well, tonight was no fake eviction. This one is real. Give it up for the bootylicious Jenna Jameson! Oh, Jenna! You're out!
I am out.
She's out!
I feel totally institutionalized, but I'm so happy to see all these beautiful faces.
How does it feel to be out?
Well, I think that I've been preparing myself over the past week. But it still feels really odd. I just want to, like, jump on my man's face. To be honest.
That's how they all feel, I tell you. Well, listen, no one can deny that, whether they like you or not, that you have been a brilliant housemate this series.
Oh,
100%.
thank you.
So
Thank
let's have a little look at the legacy you've left behind.
I'm going to sit directly across from her and mad dog her. She can go fuck herself. But I thought it was hilarious.
I'm a grown woman. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, you know you love this booty. Like, you're fake as fuck. I'm gonna fucking backslap that bitch. Seriously, shut your fucking mouth, dude.
Oh, we know. Oh, we know. I'm a grown woman.
Bring it. She needs to take a shit.
I'm a grown woman.
You know what I'm saying?
Do whatever I want.
What a woman! What did you say to that?
Okay, anybody that knows me knows that I have a hard time holding my tongue.
Really? What?
And, you know, being in the house, it's like a pressure cooker. There's so many emotions, so many different cray-cray personalities. Hashtag cray-cray. And, yeah, I just have a hard time not telling it like it is.
And you definitely told it like it was, babe. And I think the people that do love you for that reason.
Aww.
That's why I think they fell in love with you. But we've got to start with #Jara.
#Jara.
Now, to me, it looked like you were sort of playing Farrah's older sister in there, and you were really like.
I love that you said sister and not mother.
Yeah, hello.
Love you.
We're not going to go down that route. What was it about her that made you so protective over her?
Well, first of all, Farrah is a fantastic girl. You know, she's a super strong bitch, and I respect that. She holds true to who she is, and I'm a lot like that. I see myself in her when I was about 19, 20 years old. I was cray-cray like that. I went at people. So I thought that, you know, we were either gonna, like, boom, or we were gonna...
Gel.
And we gelled.
And you gelled.
And she's a really great girl, you know? And I stay loyal to the people that are loyal to me.
And I think that's what we definitely saw. And
Yeah.
one of the people that, I suppose it's safe to say you had a couple of clashes with was Natasha.
Yeah.
What was it about Natasha that you just couldn't gel with?
Well, here's the weird thing about Natasha is that I really like her. There's just something really fantastic about her and real. But there's something really fake as fuck about her. So it's like I can't get a beat on her. I can't figure it out.
What do you think it is?
Because she'll tell me one thing to my face that I really like, and I'm like, oh, she's a great mom, she's like really sensitive, but then she turns right around and she motherfucks me on the backside. So that's why I told her straight to her face that I thought she was a fake-ass bitch.
And what about James? Because, I mean, we've seen it played out over the last couple of days. He saved Janice. He didn't save you. And then we saw you and Austin. What's the land like with James at the moment? Because you seem to think there's a gameplay here.
Well, yeah. I think that James is ultimately great at playing this game. But I hate the fact that he doesn't really... fess up to the fact that he's just not the golden boy.
Yeah.
You know, he is playing the game. And he does use that little cute boy thing to make everybody love him. So I think he's really worked people. He's worked them. And I don't fall for that shit because I know a lot of hot guys, okay? So I didn't
Well,
fall for
I mean,
that.
we're going to bring it up, but we've all seen. Now, listen, I know you've got some really great memories in that house that you will take with you. Especially, there were some comments whilst we were watching the talent show, and we found that your fondness for one girl band in particular was just immense. Let's have a quick reminder.
If you see me walking down the street, staring at the sky.
That song is crap.
Right, now listen, it's quite clear that you are definitely a fan of Atomic Kitten. So, what I've done is I've had a little wander, and I've gone out and got you your very own, the best hits of Atomic Kitten! Yay! We've got them all. We've got Whole Again, Eternal Flame, The Tide.
Thank you.
All the hits. And because I love you, I've got you a little present as well. I know you love your tattoos.
Yeah.
I've got you your very own bit on the side tattoo. Look at that. Got it all going on, babe. You are so lucky.
Oh, my God.
But
I'm going to
listen,
put that on my right butt cheek.
I want that on the right butt cheek. That's where it's going to go. I want to be on that arse.
It might be a little small, but...
Well, listen, you have definitely been a priceless housemate, and I'm not going to let you go away fully empty-handed. So it's time for your very own set of Ryland's Farewell Fangs. You better look after that one. You best look after that one. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jenna. Oh, not the fangs. Thank you, babe. Right, next up, she's the original supermodel who strutted her stuff through the house for the past 27 days. But tonight, you decided that Janice was so last season and her walk on the Big Brother catwalk has come to an end. So please welcome our latest evictee, Janice! Mind the step, come with me, come on. There's you. Come and sit down over here. You're going to come and sit here for me, darling.
Thank you, lovely.
Come and take a seat there for me, babe. Janice, everyone. What can I say? What can I say? Janice.
Ryland, marry me.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm already taken.
Oh, so am I.
I've got to ask you, you have been one of the rememberable housemaids ever. I can't even think of the words. You've left, and a lot of people are gutted that you've left. How does it feel to be back out on the outside world?
Well, sitting next to you, Ryland, I'm so happy.
I've never been nervous on this show before until now.
I do shut your mouth.
Well, listen, you have given me so many memorable highlights during your time in that house. I think it's only fair we have another little look. So let's have a look at your box bits.
I'm a supermodel. It would have been so nice to have a lovely hot bath.
I'm not selfish. I wanted a fucking bath. You take a shit in the bathtub, clean it out, fuckhead.
Are you kosher?
I'm starving. I'm sick. I'm sorry. I'm old.
What would you like on your toast, quickly?
Just butter, please.
That's an attempted poached egg. She's tired.
She's walking all over you now, Gail.
Gail's not your servant.
Called it macaroni, Yankee Doodle. Yankee Doodle, Yankee Doodle. Cotton candy.
Farrah's a cunt, Jenna's a cunt, that Baldwin is a cunt. They're all fucking cunts.
I'm not doing this for fucking camera time. I don't need fucking camera time. I'm very famous. Done.
How that's not a film yet, I don't know. But how does it feel watching it back?
Best show
on television.
Best show on television. That's from Janice Dickinson. Now, I've got to talk about one person you seem to have such a close bond with was Chloe Jasmine.
I adore her.
What was it that brought you two so close together?
Well, light attracts light. Cream rises to the top. And Chloe Jasmine is just a butterfly, a light, brilliant soul. And she's so talented. You know, I mean, she has real talent. She can sing.
Do you know what I want to ask you? There's been a lot of speculation on the outside about her relationship with Stevie, or Richie, as you like to call him.
Richie.
What do you make of their relationship together?
Their relationship together is true 100%. Okay? They're in love, and there's nothing wrong with being in love, and there's nothing wrong with public displays of affection. And, you know, they are just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I adore them.
Janice said it. She's clearing it up. Let's talk about the other Brits. What did you make of the British housemates in there?
The British housemates.
The British housemates.
God save our precious queen. The British housemates, starting with, I think my #1 fave is James.
James. Fan of James. Why James?
Wait. My second favourite has got to go to Sherry.
Fan of Sherry.
My third favourite of the Brits had to be Gail Porter.
You love Gail, yes. You got on really well with Gail. And I think Gail, with one of my funniest moments was you having an argument in the garden, weren't you? And Gail interrupted you and went, "What do you want on the toast?" And you just went, "Butter!" and carried on talking. It's probably one of my highlights of the series, I have to say it. Janice, I hate, but we're running out of time. We're going to have to go to a break in a minute, but I want to know, who do you want to win?
For me, the person that I'd like to win is James.
You want James to win? Well, listen, one thing that got on your housemates' nerves, including James, was your snoring.
I don't give a rat's ass.
Well, you might not, but I thought, what can I do to help Janice Dickinson through life? So I went out earlier today, and I got you a present. I got you your very own snoring relief kit! Yes! And you've been an amazing housemate, and I'm not going to let you go away without a set of these. It's Ryland's farewell thanks! There we go! Over you come on! You're coming with me. Come on, we're going over here. Oh, here we go. Come on, we're going over here to meet Jenna. Okay, come on, you done it. Because listen, this is something that we've got to do. Neither of you are going to like this bit, I'm afraid. This is the time that they all dread. It's time to turn round, for Jenna to turn red. And it's also time for Janice to turn red. Listen, guys, you have both been amazing housemates, but I know there's something you really want to do.
Like what?
Go and see Farrah. Go on, go off you go, Jared's really right. You're standing with me. Listen, we're going to have a little reunite in the break. Coming up, thanks, don't even care. We're going to be looking at how our housemates are coping with the loss of Jenna and Janice. Plus, we'll be dissecting the rest of tonight's show, including, is James playing a big game? See you straight after the break. I'm going to look after Janice. All right. Celebrity Big Brother's bit on the side, got a bit carried away there. My Willie's gone funny now, gone the wrong way. Well, listen, tonight's house action saw most of the celebs gossiping about Austin, to be fair. Bobby said he throws his toys out of his pram and he can't control himself. So, Farrah, let's come to you first. Let's talk about Austin. Do you think he has got some anger issues in there?
I mean, he does share that he's working through them, so I commend him for recognizing it and trying to work hard on it. And for that, amen. Shame I have. Hag, be quiet. Hag, be quiet. All right.
Calm down. Hi, guys. Unfortunately, we did have to pop that up there due to a matter that happened. Unfortunately, we have lost our panel for the evening, but we are going to carry on, because that's what we do on this show. We're going to carry on. So what we are going to do now is we are going to talk about each of our finalists and who may be taking that crown on Thursday evening. So, first up, let's go for Austin. What are we making of Austin, guys? Oh.
I saw him last night. I thought he's the rudest person ever to Janice. I thought he said some terrible things. He should not win the show. He should be next top.
You've only seen that once on a show. Austin has been one of the most entertaining people on the show. Yeah, I think he deserves to win, honestly.
I think that was the real Austin that you saw now. At the beginning, when he was lovely and bubbly, that was a fake. Now it's the real Austin.
So you think we're seeing the real Austin?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
But does that mean he's been putting on an act?
Yeah, at the beginning, yeah.
If you notice, we've only got 2 days left. We've only got 2 days left, so I think that he is holding it and thinking, you know, I've only got 2 days.
He thinks he's holding it in. Let's move on. Let's move on to Clovey. They've split opinion. Let's be fair. Clovey, what are we making of them?
They're not that bad. They're really not that bad. No, they're not at all. I don't think they are. Like, they're in love, you know. Just let them get on with it. Like,
you think get on with it? Paul, what are you typing up?
Do you know what? I'm not sure if it's fake or not. I know there's loads of people that think it's fake, but you know they're enjoying each other. And you know what? I think they're going to end up.
They're enjoying each other, all right. We saw that anyway. All right, let's move on to James. There's been a lot of talk about him being a game player. What are we making of him?
I think, yeah, James should win. He's well fit. He's a guy.
Hang on, he's well fit.
He's well fit. It should be all about him. I think James has been consistent.
Who said that?
He's just being himself. From day one, he's exactly the same as we've seen him before. He's just been himself. There's no games, he's him.
All right, well, let's balance it out. Who thinks he is playing a game?
He's definitely a game player. He knows what he's doing. He's watched it for years. He's been on The Apprentice. He knows how to play the game. He's playing a game. Do not vote him to win. Do not vote him to win.
Strong panel, strong opinions. Let's move on then to Sherry. 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 It's been a bit quiet.
What has she done in a show that's entertaining? What's
But, in all fairness, someone said it earlier, is she not one of the best game players in there? She's played it slow and steady, and she's now a finalist.
She's completely gone under the radar. On Loose Women, we can see that she can be a fun person, quirky, but she's let us down completely.
You think?
She's let us down. I agree.
So disappointed with her. I was expecting so much more from her.
You expecting more?
And yet all the housemates that have come out seem to really like her.
So this is the thing. Every housemate that's come out likes a bit of Sherry. What are we going to put as the best bits? God knows. Let's move on to Natasha, our atomic kitten. A lot of love for Natasha. What are we making of her? Anyone? Natasha.
Natasha, now, let me start with Natasha. But listen, with Natasha, right, what I like about her is the fact that she's been balls it, she's been quite consistent all the way through. She's the only one actually stood up to the Americans. I have to say that.
So, once, she had an argument with
Talk to the camera, darling. This is your
sorry, babe. She had an argument once, and that sort of rolled on. I don't think she's really done anything big like a few of the other ones inside there. No, I like her.
She taught Bobby Davro the lyrics to Hole Again.
Oh, we will. Come on. Looking back from where we first met, may I just go there? Right, let's move on to Bobby, Mr. Davro, as Janice calls him. What are we making of Bobby? Is he a worthy winner?
I don't think he should have said to Chloe about, oh, don't take any notice of Janice. It's not his business to have done that.
You don't think?
No, I don't.
Let me get up here. God, it's like Challenge Annika tonight. Go on.
No, but the thing is, he was quick to moan at Janice for interfering between Clovey. He's done exactly the same thing by telling one of them one piece of information, then the next morning another one another. No, I want him out. I don't think he's done anything wrong.
I think he's...
You don't think... Sorry, babe, go on.
I don't think he's done anything wrong. All he's done is be himself. He has spoken to people. He's not stabbed them in the back. He's spoken to them in their
Do you not
faces.
think, I've got to say, not to say favouritism or anything, but the way he sort of got Austin after the argument and had Austin crying on him, and he seemed to bring him back in the group. What did you make of that? Oh, God, trust you to be in the corner. I can't deal with it.
Bobby said from the start that he wanted to win and he knows it's a game, so I don't know why everyone's so shocked that he's being a game player when he's...
True say. Well, listen, there are our finalists. Let's go down the line. Who do we want to win on Thursday?
Bobby.
Austin. Chloe and Stevie.
Tash.
Tash. James or Tash?
Natasha.
James.
James. Bobby.
That's all we've got time for, everyone. Thank you, Lord. Thank you to my audience. Apologies for earlier, but we will be dissecting that a little bit more tomorrow. Join me tomorrow night at 11 p.m. on 5 Star. We're going to be on 5 Star tomorrow night, and we are coming to you from inside the house tomorrow. Very excited. We're doing the whole show from the living room. Once again, apologies for earlier.